this would be very. My phone, bro, heavy, bro. Our guy Shazi him, bro. If you don't know about, bro, he funny, bro. He been making good ass animations about like all the like famous content creators, bro. And then he started telling stories about himself. They low key tough, bro. And this one I can relate to. Dealing with African parents. I'm sorry, I got fucked. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Shazi. I'm Nigerian and I grew up with Nigerian parents. It has been a very interesting journey to say the least, and in this video I'm gonna talk about my experiences with them. This is pretty much like a continuation / part 2 / DLC of my growing up African video. So
yeah, I watched this.
That's the intro. I genuinely couldn't think of anything else. I'm sorry. Before I go ahead and get into anything, I want to start off by saying I have zero issues with my parents at all. And to be honest, if you came into the video expecting me to be like, they mistreated me so much. You see these battle scars? Look at them. You see them? Those monsters did this to me. Then you're very deeply mistaken. My parents treated me very well and I'll forever be grateful to them for that. But man, there were some days where, like when my dad forced me to be nothing but a skinhead 24/7. I mentioned this back in my.
Tell you, bro, the ball fade. Every African kid has gone through it, bro. You gotta go through it. It ain't even. I ain't gonna lie. I see why now though, cause like, once you get embarrassed like that young, bro, as you grow, it actually builds your confidence. I'm gonna be a low key builds your confidence. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If you're a man, if you can rock a low cut, you can rock anything. That's one thing I had to learn. So like me, I can rock a low cut, look good, whatever. So whether if I were ever to get braids, twists, whatever, I'm gonna look good regardless. Like, but there are some people that just can't rock the low, bro. It's like the head shape just not it, gang. You gotta have the right head shape. So like, it still helped me, even though I didn't have no hair and I was be called bald or whatever. Like, I still had the confidence to walk around. So it wasn't even nothing. It wasn't even nothing too crazy that like you couldn't deal with. But yeah, there was some days though. It was like, dang, I'm bald, too bald. I got all my baby pictures I'm bald, bro, except for like 2. I don't know why. Like, either my mom just didn't like hair or like she didn't want to take the time to take care of it. I don't know.
Growing up as an African video, but I really want to dive deeper into said topic. If my dad saw any type of hair on my head, he'd pull out the clippers and straight up annihilate that shit. And my mom was on his side with it 1,000 times.
Oh God, I just went to New York, bro, and my mom made me cut my hair before I came back home. Like, bro, told my brother he gotta cut his hair, like, cause I ain't getting no haircut since graduation. So like, it did look crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking crazy, but like, bro, she told me don't cut my hair in my bathroom no more, bro. Like, I'm trying to respect your rules. At first I wasn't listening. I really didn't care. But like, after a while I was like, you know what? I ain't really trying to argue whatever. So I'm like, okay. But then that would cause me to look chopped. I didn't really care because I wasn't going to school no more. So like, nobody's going to see me in my chop phase because I would just have my beanie on. But like, she said she's going to help me get a 3-way mirror so I can come out here in the garage. So it's a compromise game. Now we're at the stage where like we can compromise with our mothers, bro. Once you get older, bro, if you're an African kid out there, bro, I'm telling you, like, once you get older, your mom becomes your best friend. But, wait. There will still be some days. Don't get it twisted. But it'll be better than it was before. Because, like, they respect you more as you become an adult. And then you finally see that y'all been best friends all along. It's just sometimes you were tripping. I had to realize there were sometimes I wasn't listening when I should have. Because especially a mother's intuition, 8 times out of 10 is never wrong. Okay? I just had to say. I'm gonna give you your flowers, mother.
Out of 10. Like, do y'all not understand? I go to school with a bunch of relentless heathens. On everything I love, I literally had the nickname Skinhead back in middle school. No troll.
What was my nickname? I could just relate to everything. Like, bro, it was. I ain't gonna lie. Going to school as an African kid in America, bro, like, you have the toughest skin in the world, bro. Cause like, gang, and then you get to say to anything. Like, what was my name? I think Slenderman, Bobo, Matumbe, Matumbo, Michael Blackson. It was a lot. Cause it was years of like every year I had a new nickname. Oh, YNWB Slime. I promise. I promise, gang. I promise you. I think it was like sixth grade, middle school, before we went on COVID lockdown, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
One other student. There was even this one time my dad took me to the barber and wanted me to get a bald fade, you know, the usual, the classic. But I said, no, let me get a taper. I'm gonna try and get a taper this time around. Got the taper, dad saw it, and when I tell you he practically South Park kicked the baby in my ass back into the barbershop to cut it all off. Like, are we serious? My one chance at freedom wiped away in an instant. I could not catch a break.
I couldn't grow my hair out till I was like 12, 13. Because COVID, my hair grew. Because I was in the house, like, I didn't know how to cut hair at the time. Couldn't go to a barbershop, everything locked down. So, like, my hair grew. It was like a year of growth. It was on my head, bro. And then my mom made me cut it again.
I don't even know if my brother had to go through what I went through with my hair. And it really didn't help that early on in my school days, my parents had me quote unquote dripped out in some straight up African attire that was probably passed down from generations. Or I would sometimes mix match my clothes with those clothes and just whoo-wee. So that mixed with the bald fades had people probably looking at me like I was some Igbo Nigerian prince named Alatonje Ayafenji or something like that. The only good thing to happen after a long day of getting fried at school was coming home to some delicious Nigerian food cooked by my parents.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. You're gonna look me in the face when I tell you. Come here. Ghanaian jollof is better than Nigerian jollof. Okay, do you hear me, bro? I'm not gonna argue with you again on that, okay? I'm sorry. I'm real passionate about my jollof, bro. Y'all keep disrespecting us, gang. I'm telling you. We got the spice, we got the flavor, and we got the nutritious value.
There's a period of my life where literally all I ate was Nigerian food. And I'm surprised because that means both my mom and my dad were putting in that pain in the kitchen to feed 3 kids for weeks on end with Nigerian food. This was one of the times where if I asked my parents, yo, mom and dad, you mind forking over some money for some Mickey D's? Maybes? Please? And they responded with, what? No, we got food at home. That I really couldn't be.
It's either we got food at home or we gonna bring the food in the car with us, gang. I'm telling you, gang. Mama always had the jollof rice on deck, kid. Big ass bowl. We stop. Let's say we go to the mall, right? We go to the mall, or like we'll go around the city. Like sometimes they'll just go out. They won't buy nothing, gang. Windows shop like crazy. So then we'll stop somewhere. We'll park in a parking lot. She'll bring out the bowls, everything plastic. She'll have the spoons wrapped in a paper towel. And that big ass bowl of jollof. He's like, all right, everybody tear some. Like, gang, I'm telling you, bro. When you really don't have it, bro, you gotta do whatever, gang. I'm telling you. That's why I stay so humble and cool and collected. Like, gang, sometimes you just didn't have it, so. And we saved a lot of money doing that, gang. So I'm always forever grateful. Now I think about it, it's like, damn. That's why I don't even eat fast food for real. I don't DoorDash. I promise you. Gang, let me show you, bro. I don't even DoorDash. My last order was probably 7 months ago? A year? Like about a year, gang. Let me see. Yeah, gang. February 6th. So about four months ago. Like, But it's one time. After that, I ain't ordered since. Like, gang, we got food at home. So true. Save myself a whole lot of money doing that, bro.
Too mad because they really did have peak cooked up, but sometimes it would be nice to have a little McChicken from time to time, you know.
It would.
My own brother doesn't even like fufu anymore, probably because of the amount of time.
I don't either, cause I used to eat it so, bro. That was almost damn near breakfast, lunch, and dinner, gang. Like, we got tired of that, fool. But like, foods like jollof and just rice in general, you will never get tired of rice. You'll never get tired of rice, gang. Chicken, like goat meat, you'll never get tired of that, bro.
We had to eat it. My parents made so much Nigerian food that as a kid, I wanted to do it too. So one day when my parents went to work and my brother and my sister were like, AFK, I tried to make fufu by myself, which really isn't a hard thing to make if you have brain cells.
It's just like powder, water. Yeah, it's powder and water, basically. And you just gotta mix it up, and the heat's gonna compact it together. It's like cookie. It's not cookie though, but like it forms a texture or whatever. You see what I'm talking about.
And maybe aren't a little kid. But all I'm gonna say is I'm incredibly lucky to still be alive today. That being because one, my first ever attempt at making fufu ended with me moments away from setting the entire house ablaze. And two, because when my parents found out I tried to make fufu myself, they taught my slow self a very, very good lesson. I know it may be common in African households to get whoopings and beatings. I mean, I've heard so many horror stories about it, online and IRL. But funny enough, my...
Yeah. I never told this story, bro. I used to always think I got this little surgery scar when I was born. I'm gonna tell the story about like I'm gonna tell my origin story someday, but like I used to go around telling people that my parents beat me so bad I left a scar on me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you a kid, bro, like you couldn't even see it. Hold on, couldn't even see it. It's a little scar right here. D.i.f.f.e.r.e.n.t surgery. I'm gonna talk about it some other time, but I'm telling you, gang, like, man, I was such a dumbass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Parents rarely ever beat me like that. Luckily, rarely, I say.
But last time I got a whooping was what? 5, 6 years? I've been a good boy, bro.
Because there were definitely times I got straight paws put on me by my dad, at home and even in public. There was this time me and my dad were out grocery shopping at Albertsons. I vividly remember this day. And I wasn't really in the best mood. I don't know why. I think something happened with me and him prior that had me a little upset. But while we were out grocery shopping, my dad saw that I was kind of mad, in which he got mad and slapped the dog.
Until you fix your face. Fix your face before I give you dirty slap. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, like, bro, being African is one of the most terrifying but funniest things you'll understand once you get older, bro. Like, oh my gosh, bro.
Dog shit out of me. Bro. Luckily, nobody was in the aisle we were in because he would have gotten some crazy ass looks. And I don't know if in his mind.
That's why going to school, like, you see how most African kids, they don't really act up or like be doing dumb shit, like, gang, cause like when you at home, like you somewhat already go through enough, so it's like you just know not to be a dumbass. Cause if you come home and your mom hear about it, like you gonna remember, she gonna remind you like, yo, I'm your mom and shit. Like, gang, don't want to go through that, gang. So like that's why I never got a bad report in school. I be cooling. I'm getting no fights. Like, bro, I'm telling you, gang, I was a good boy cause of my mom. So.
That slap was supposed to like factory reset me and make me feel better, cause it did. It did on the outside. If it didn't, I'm pretty sure he would have started putting belt to ass inside the store. That reminds me of whenever people see a messed up controller and they think that the cure to fixing it is just to start beating the absolute hell out of it. That's what I feel like most African parents' mindsets are. My mom didn't really beat me or anything like that, but there definitely was that one time she punished me and my siblings by literally torturing us. Yeah, torture. She made us do the classic get on our knees, arms up, and
Hey, y'all bringing back flashbacks, kid. I only did this 2 times in my life. And ever since then, it's been 8 years. I ain't never did that again, gang. Hey. I'm getting flashbacks, bro. Gay. Oh my gosh.
Sit there for 20 minutes. 20! And each time we would move, that timer would reset and she'd smack us dead in the back of the head. And let's just say we were there for a good...
They used to be watching TV, gang. My stepdad, rest in peace, bro. Him and my mom, they be sitting there watching a movie. They be watching a Nigerian movie. And they would watch me like they're simultaneously watching me and the movie at the same time. Watching my arms to see if I go down. Like, gang, I'm trying to tell you, bro, you can't mess around in an African household, bro. They will beat your ass, bro.
53 minutes. I don't remember how we got put in that situation, but yeah. My mom was actually the calmer one in the family. But one thing about my mom is she has so many friends that go way back, apparently back to before my birth. And the amount of times I've had to pretend like I knew who her friends were whenever I'd see them or whenever they came to the house is insane. Do they think I have some boosted memory to remember things from when I was 3 days old? They'll be like, look how much you've grown, oh. Do you remember me? I was in the hospital room for 5 minutes after the second day you were born. Well, of course, Auntie. How could I ever forget you?
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Gay. Bro. Being African is so funny, bro. Like, it's the funniest thing. Like, if you're not African, you won't understand, bro. It is the funniest thing. Like, bro. Sometimes it do piss you off. Like, yeah, bro. There are times like, time. See, like, sometimes the African will just come out like, gang. I'm telling you, bro. There were some days crash out, but hey, that's why you be learning to get so calm, cause like your parents actually drive you insane, bro. Especially when they get old, bro.
Knowing damn well I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast that day. It's damn near a sacred rule that you have to lie and act like you remember any of the people that your parents are friends with, otherwise they start to tweak out. Like, that exact thing has happened at so many parties that my mom took us to, which is another thing I've mentioned in prior videos, but oh my gosh, every week somehow my mom just knows whenever there's a party, a graduation, an African club meeting or something that my mom used to force me and me only to go to, like I had no choice.
If I be outside every weekend, it's hot, bro. During the summer especially, bro. I think like 2 summers ago, bro, I went to this party, or it was like a African festival or something. Gang, I took my lawn chair, went to go sit as far away possible, and I was watching the NBA finals. Like, I did not care, bro. Who was it? I think it was, what year is this? 2024. Who was it? Mavericks and Celtics, right? Mavericks and Celtics.
If I even attempted to say no to going before I even got the word out, I'd wake up in a hospital room, and I never understood why.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to fact check. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong. I'm slow. I'm typing on the wrong computer. Wait, let me fact check this. 2024. What? Not the NBA Cup, you dweeb. The Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics. Okay. What the heck? Keep going.
Like, most of the time at these events, they wouldn't even bring their kids unless it was like a party. So why did I have to go?
So then you just be about like a bunch of grown adults and you listening to the conversations, but you don't know what they talking about, gang. And sometimes you're supposed to pretend like you don't know what they're talking about. So that's why I said I grabbed my lawn chair and I went to go sit somewhere else, bro. I was not. You were not finna get me in no trouble, whether if I talked or if I was listening too hard. Okay. Took myself, went to go sit as far in the hot sun, my shoes burning, and then I'm just watching the game, bro. I ain't want no smoke.
Was she just trying to show me off? Smoke. I mean, I'd understand if that was the case. Nowadays, since I'm a grown man, I don't have to tag along anymore. But still, whenever my mom's friends come around, they'll still use that same voice line. Do you remember me? And I pretend I do. And then the next voice line they use is, how is school?
Hey.
And every time this question...
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. School... Education itself in an African household, I'm telling you, money, fame, whatever, doesn't even measure up how much it is praised in an African household, bro. They couldn't care less how much money you make. They gonna ask you what type of degree you have, gang. I told my mom when it comes to the YouTube stuff, I'm trying to retire as fast as possible. She said, I don't care, go to school. I said, what? She said, no matter how much money you can bring me, it'll bring me more happiness if you went to school and got your degree. And I was like, dang, school is that. Cause they come from nothing. So like, I understand it. I've always been understood it. And it was like, they don't really understand the school system and how it works with the payments and the fees and all that. So, I don't know. I'm still going, so I'm still going. I'm still going. I got 1 more month and then 4 years. I can speed it up if I want to, but that's going to be a lot. I got to figure out the balance between this and YouTube, so. This and school and college and all that, so I'm gonna figure it out, bro. You gonna figure it out.
Comes around, I feel nothing but sheer disappointment. Because how do I tell them I haven't stepped foot on campus since 2024? You already know if you're African, you damn near don't really have a choice but to go to college. Like, it's set on our to-do list before we even put it there. So imagine the disgust that my African-ass parents felt hearing that I didn't want to go to college and instead wanted to put work into becoming a YouTuber. I'm surprised they didn't start mangling me right there on the spot. But over time, they started to support what I had going on. So now when I get asked...
You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. You're lucky. Well, he's actually making money. I'm not, so I still got things to prove. But damn, you lucky motherfucker.
By their friends, I have to literally LARP. Yeah, I said it, LARP. Like I'm actually still in school. So that way my parents don't look like they birthed an absolute mistake at the functions.
Oh, they lying for you? That's another plus. Hey, clap it up, bro. Clap it up. Clap it up. They lying for you? That's crazy.
Damn, wait, that's like... It's low-key sad. Inviting my friends over to my house was one of the hardest things to do ever. Because 9 times out of 10, they were terrified of my parents. Just because of the fact that they were African. Like, they swore up and down if they spoke a word to my parents, they'd be executed in Nigeria that same day. When in reality, they just did.
Bro. Oh, you don't know how many friends I lost. Never had the opportunity to embrace the friendship because I was African. Like, they thought I was caged or something, like, cause you're not really allowed to go out late. Can't really bring people up. You can't go spend the night at somebody's house. Like, you're kind of boxed in as an African kid. So like, I ain't gonna lie. One thing it does take a toll on is your social skills. But I think me doing YouTube kind of helped me get over that hump of like talking / like communicating with people and understanding people. No, understanding people came from being by myself. So like now I don't really care too much to be by myself. which sometimes I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, we here now, so. And I've lost it. It does take an effect on my friendships, cause I lost a lot of friends. But they say that's life, so.
Didn't even care. They were just chilling. Oh, hey, are you Shawzy's friend? Are you okay? They treated my parents like how people treat big ass dogs, scared as hell looking at them, but when you get to talk to them and spend time with them, they're just chill. Like the time my white friend was spending the night at my house, this man was petrified. My parents had this man checking every corner we passed in the house like we were playing Five Nights at Freddy's. But honestly, in a way, I really can't blame them, because even I was scared of some of my African friends' parents, because I knew what they were capable of. But hey, at the end of the day, it's all love. I love my parents to death, and I couldn't have wished for any better. Do y'all relate to anything in this video? Do y'all have any African parent stories of your own? Drop a comment below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see y'all in the next video.
I can relate to everything he's saying, man. It's damn. Hey, being African is a superpower, bro. Bro. Historically and literally. No cap.